I'm excited for that because that leads us now. We're into Raider week.
Raider week. And what's more disrespectful than getting a guy coming in on Wednesday night, not practicing until Thursday, doesn't know the playbook, to score a touchdown on the Raiders?
The only thing more disrespectful is that the one Raider fan that we have on this show decided that he wasn't going to show up today.
Boo. He's scared.
Wonder wonder if he's going to show up on Monday. Don't know. Guy's scared. Guy's scared. He's at home puking his guts out right now, thinking about what's going to happen on Sunday. Sucks to
He
suck
already
for
knows
him.
what's going to happen on Sunday. He's just
Sucks
coming
to
to
suck
fact
for
with it
him.
right now.
Probably won't even turn in his picks this week. This guy.
He's still going to
Man,
pick the Chiefs.
he should. He is somewhat of a realistic individual. You said it already, Sean, that you're expecting DeAndre Hopkins to at least get a touchdown. I'm expecting the same thing. We know that when Andy Reid makes a trade, he forces, even on the offensive side, he forces the issue week one immediately right away. I don't think that he's going to come away with like 6 or 7 targets, but I do expect him to come away with 3 targets. He's going to get one in the red zone. He's going to come down with the touchdown. Everybody's going to be hype. It's going to be exciting in Arrowhead
He's going to be out
West.
there for 10 routes, maybe, if that.
Yeah,
Just get his
I
feet wet
I think he'll actually be out there a lot more. I actually think he's probably going to get at least 60% of the snaps.
right
I
away.
would not be right. It's needed. We only have 4 healthy receivers. They're not going to activate Justin Ross. They're not
Or
going to
Nico.
activate Nico Remigio.
It
I
doesn't
think
make,
he's going to
I don't
get.
know why they're not. I mean, they're just obviously going straight tight ends with this, but we're going to
I
see a lot
wouldn't
of
be
running
surprised to
still.
see him get 60% of the snaps.
Still, like, what, 5 targets, though?
At most 5 targets. I would realistically, I'd put it at 3.
What if he just goes off for like 6 catches?
I mean,
It's just like
I'm
the
also not
perfect
going to put
match right
anything.
away.
I'm
The
also
perfect
not going to
match
put
right away.
anything past Pat because yeah, Andy's the one who's going to put him out there. Matt Nagy's going to be the one who's calling the plays, but realistically, it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same thing that we saw with Amari Cooper in Buffalo. He's going out there and what did he get? 3 targets. He got a touchdown, but Patrick Mahomes is not Josh Allen. If he's going to see something in the defense, he's going to look over and do with DeAndre Hopkins with what Keon Coleman did with Amari. Hey, run this route, whatever. Like Patrick Mahomes is going to sit there and tell him where to sit in the pocket. Just point real quick, and then it's over. Like he's not Josh Allen. He can read a defense better.
I love it. I love it.
Expect full total expectations of this game from my end, Sean. I totally expect domination. Like Patrick, we're going to keep the game close. Patrick Mahomes loves to keep the game close. The spread is 10. As much as I want to say and hammer, I probably will when we get to the game pick, but uh, at least the end score will be a representation of how the game actually goes. It'll be tight throughout the whole game, but realistically, it's because Patrick Mahomes likes good TV. He doesn't want to blow somebody out until the very end when he absolutely has to. This is going to be a complete game of domination, offense, defense. We're going to win in the trenches. Patrick Mahomes is going to have a clean jersey all game. Max Crosby, sorry, bud, it's not going to look good for you. I don't really care as much as you and Pat chirp back and forth. This may be one of the worst games of your career. It's not going to be a fun day for you.
Now, see, I think it's going to be a blowout no matter what. I mean, their defense probably have some good drives against us, but the main thing I'm looking for is turnover city for our defense. They just signed Desmond Ritter, and they have Gardner Minshew as their quarterbacks. I'm not scared of that at all. Who
Oh
are they
no,
throwing to? Who are they throwing to? Who's running the ball? Like,
Madison.
what do we have to worry about? Absolutely nothing.
There's
I mean,
yeah.
Brock Bowers, he's going to be good, but everybody else, oh, have a field day.
Brock
Get
Bowers
some
is
more
the only one that
turnovers.
scares me because of how bad we are at covering tight ends.
Put Leo in.
Yeah.
Have him cover him.
Is Leo good in coverage? I think he's
He had a great last game in coverage. So
PFF. You know how I feel about them.
yeah, but he's doing pretty good. He has some good coverage time. He's not out there a lot for coverage, but he has some good ones.
Yeah, again, domination. I think where we win this game and dominate, it's going to be in the trenches, offensive and defensive line, just as much as they have been. I'm scared for the left tackle position, especially with Max Crosby. Think he's going to be lined up there, but like I said, I think we'll get a lot of 12-man personnel. It'll be a lot of chips on Max, and I think he's going to have a rough day because of that, which is going to leave a lot to be left open for anybody who's out on the field. Expect Noah Gray to continue to probably be the number one option when it comes to receiving. Has been so far this season, and I believe he'll continue to be. What we talked about earlier with DeAndre Hopkins and shooting over the top with Xavier Worthy. This is week one. It ain't going to be this week. It ain't going to be this week. But it will be moving forward. Expect a lot of run game, like you said, Sean, with Kareem Hunt, probably 20 plus touches from the backfield alone, not including any
I
receiving.
I don't know. I feel like if Clyde's back, they may work him in because Kareem was limited in practice today with a hip injury. So
He's near 30. Like
yeah,
that's
I
going to
know
be
he's
the
getting old and
case.
everything, but we got
That's
we got to make sure we
that's going to be
keep him
yeah,
healthy.
yes, but also not fully confident that Clyde is going to be back nor available once he is back because they've been saying he's going to be back the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's true. Ah, I don't know, man. I just feel like we're gonna get out to a big lead fast. We're gonna actually get some Carson Wentz snaps possibly in this game, so I'm
I'd
excited
like to
about
see it.
that.
I would like to see it. I would be excited for that. He got a snap last week. Get him some
Andy's
more
setting up
snaps this
something.
week.
Andy's setting up something dirty with that. I
Yeah, he
cannot
is.
wait for it.
uh Defensively for the Kansas City, like there's nothing. I don't even think we need to really talk about the Raiders at all because they just don't provide anything in this game. They're not scary at all. Uh we'll walk away. I think we get 5 sacks in this game. I think we walk away with 2 turnovers, one fumble, one interception. They probably go through 2 quarterbacks. Um I think the interception we also return for a touch.
Oh, I like that. That's what we've been missing this year is a defensive score. That would be
Big
huge
time.
for us.
Big
Just
time.
put the score up big for us. Let Patrick go out there later on, do something big. Oh, I'm expecting one amazing catch from DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, one that we would never see any of our receivers ever make or try to make before.
That'd be
Mainly,
pretty neat. I'd like to
mainly a
see it.
contested catch, pretty much. That's what I'm looking for.
We haven't had, oh man, we have not had a receiver who's available for contested catches since,
It's been a while now.
I mean, Dwayne Bowe was one of those guys. I was Jason Avant.
You're talking back now.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
can't think
it's
of
not
anybody
like
else in
Dwayne
the
Bowe
recent time.
was
No.
recent either. That was a
I
while
mean,
ago.
yeah, but nobody recently pops into your
No,
mind. So we had to go back that far to think about having a guy like this.
Tony
We have no
Moeaki.
idea what Patrick can do with a guy like this.
No,
A
no. And
receiver.
that's the one thing we've been calling for. We've been calling for a guy who's big and can go up and get contested catches. That's why we wanted DK Metcalf. Is why we want a lot of these guys coming out. I'm hoping here in the very near future that instead of going after a small, very speedy guy, we keep continuing to get those. I want a guy who can go up and be a contested catch kind of player.
I would love to see Patrick in that
Patrick Mahomes
offense.
with 50-50 balls. That's all he likes to throw is 50-50 balls. Let him throw it up to his guy in good positions.
Let him just try something out. Let's go back to a deep throwing offense again. High
Uh,
scoring.
oh yeah. What are you who are you watching this week? I already said for me on the offensive side, it's gonna be Noah Gray. Just because I think he's still that number one target. He's open quite a bit. Who are two off one offense, one defense you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and start with defense here. Uh Shamari Connor. I think he is our best option for turnover machine out back there. He's looking to get the ball. He just has a nose for the ball for some reason. I think he's going to get a fumble return in this game somehow. He may
Hmm.
help. He may help get force an interception, but he's going to get a fumble return in this one. Offense. Oh, I like the Noah Gray pick here. You know what? Just to be disrespectful to him, I'm going to go Wanya Morris. Watch out for him. Sneaking out of the backfield. getting a touchdown catch
There's no way we do it in what week was that? Week two? Week week one? There's no way we do it that soon.
and not do it again.
No. Like that's a later in the year sort of thing.
Fine, fine. Give me another backup offensive lineman to get in there, get a touch. Actually, no. Give me Sky Moore, one catch in this game.
There is precedent. I will say I'll give you this. There is precedent that the Kansas City Chiefs love to do funky things against the Raiders. We had the snow globe. I think there's been a couple other plays as well. What do you
I
think
was
Andy
just,
has? What do you
I'm
think
thinking of
Andy has cooking up?
hook and ladder somewhere.
But that's too basic. That's too basic. We've got to have.
No, no. I mean, take one out of the Lions playbook, but I think he really want to do a hook and ladder to an offensive lineman.
Oh, you're talking to an offensive lineman, not
Yeah.
just like a normal thing that we see
I
Travis Kelsey do on a regular basis.
no. Like something weird. I th with the play last week, how it was set up to Carson Wentz, I think they're gonna pitch it back to somebody, a receiver, a running back running through, pitch it back to Pat again, and Carson's out there ready for a catch.
I don't mind that. I think
Or Patrick's gonna go out for a catch. One of the two is gonna go out for a catch.
Patrick Mahomes better never go out for a catch.
He wants to
I
though.
don't want to
He
see it.
wants
He
to
wants
so
to.
bad.
No, I don't want that. I would say though, a guy maybe have it on the radar if we're talking about doing like some sort of offensive line is involved in the play, right? Darian Kennard. Be on the
What
lookout for a Darian Kennard play.
what you thinking here though?
I
Catch,
think I like
run.
that. I think I like that hook and ladder where he just comes out and toss it off to the side. I think that would be right up his alley.
That would be so fun to
Something
watch.
funky is going to happen in this game. You're going to come back and be like, oh, okay, these two yahoos that sound like they don't know what they're talking about. That's exactly what's going to happen.
We're not saying it's gonna work, but he's gonna do something crazy weird.
Oh yeah. Defensive side for me, I already went with Noah Gray on offense. Defensive side, somebody to watch out for me. You said Shamari Connor. I'm going Nazee Johnson.
I like that. I like that a lot. Are you looking to see if he's gonna be able to stay up to the level Jalen Watson was, or are you just trying to see
Yes.
what he's got right
I mean,
now?
he's automatically going in as cornerback too. It's a guy that we brought in with what, a seventh round pick 2 years ago, got injured, couldn't play his rookie season, or maybe it was last year, whatever it was, and he was blowing a lot of people away in OTAs and practices before he got injured, and potentially being a late round uh, star, right? A guy who just came out and showed everyone up, and so. Um, I fully expect we've seen this guy play. I fully expect him to envelop into that cornerback two role. It'd be very hard to dethrone Trent McDuffie at this point, but to fully envelop in that cornerback two role and really be a guy. It's not like he's got much to really worry about in terms of coverage of anyone on this Raiders team, but for him to walk away with probably 2-3 PBUs and probably not a whole lot thrown his way. I would not be surprised if he doesn't get tested, just because of how tight he likes to play on dudes' hips. He's a very physical type of cornerback that doesn't take any nonsense out there.
I think this is the week that we get a Trent McDuffie interception as well. He is due for one.
You
I mean,
think one of
nobody
those
throws to
bum
him.
quarterbacks is actually going to throw to him? Like,
That's what bum quarterbacks do. They don't realize it and they go, "Oh, look, he's open." No, he's not.
no, he's not. I love
I
that.
just feel it, man. He doesn't have one yet in his career. He's got to get one. And what better time than the Raiders against some shitty quarterbacks?
He's going to end up with not very many interceptions in his career, and that's really sad because he's so good that people don't want to test him. The funny thing is like you've got Patrick Surtain out there in Denver who comes away with a ton of interceptions. And it's because he does that false defense where it's like, he plays that risky business a lot like Marcus Peters did, right? Where, oh, I'm off over here, whatever, and then comes in and picks it. Trent McDuffie doesn't play that type of defense. I'm stuck on you like white on rice. You're not getting away from me. We're not even going to throw this way. I'm going to cover you so well that
We're
my
taking you out of the game
defensive
completely.
line has enough time to get in and get the sack, and it'll be a coverage sack, or whatever it may be. But that's the type of defense that Trent McDuffie likes to play. No nonsense.
I love it too. I
So
love
it
seeing
would
Trent
be nice to
McDuffie out
see him
there.
walk away with some interceptions from some
I
bum
just want to see one
quarterbacks.
this week. That's all I want, Trent. One for me.
We're definitely going to see it. Let's look at this one real quick. Chiefs head into AF Arrowhead West, and the Raiders at home are 10-point dogs in this one.
Whew.
Tommy and Tybo are out. Tommy is sick; he's away. Tybo is celebrating his anniversary, so it's just Sean and I.
Happy
Finish
anniversary.
finishing off last week. Uh, Tommy and I tied for last place, 8-7. Sean went 9-6.
Cool.
It's second place, and Tybo, crazy enough, 12-3. I have not updated the totals, so I'll do that after this show real quick. But
Wasn't he
for our
gone for that
picks,
episode too? And
uh,
he just looked at all our picks.
most definitely,
Yeah.
most definitely, he faded me quite a bit. Smart move.
It's could have all
Smart
been
move.
different if he was on here picking first.
Yeah, I think we don't allow picks anymore. You just take straight L's if you're not on the show.
That's rough. I think they have to get the picks in before we start the show.
That would be better. That would be better. That's smarter man than me. Either way, are you going? I'm guessing you're going second today.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Chiefs at Arrowhead West. The Raiders 10-point dogs at home. I'll give it a cover. Give me the Chiefs.
Well, you don't have to ask me. You know what it is.
We know what it is. Make sure to join us here later on as we dive into everything from NFL Week 8 preview, as well as some fantasy tips, as well as the
Ayo.
rest of some game picks. Till next time, go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.